your dependable business partner.
What do you bring it for, God?
Hey, now my body, now him I bring it for God.
Why you bring her?
If I no bring her, devil go take him.
And if he take her,
My life don't bafuka.
I no one carry.
We say we big pass me.
I'm a bringing my body, oh. What do you bring it for, God, yeah?
Hey, now my life, now him I bring it for God, yeah.
What do you bring it for, God?
Hey, now my life, now him I bring it for God, yeah.
Oh, bring your devil, shine the world, and defeat
My life don't bafuka.
and no one carry.
We say we big pass me. Now him I bring it my life, yo.
What do you bring it for, God?
Hey, now my money, now him I bring it for God, yeah.
What do you bring it for, God?
Hey, now my money, now him I bring it for God, yeah. If I don't bring her, devil go take her, and if he take her, my life don't Africa.
And no one carry.
We say we big pass me.
I'm bringing my money, oh. What do you bring it for, God?
Everything when he are getting, now him I bring it for God, yeah.
I'm making it
Oh, bring her, devil go take her, and defeat her. My life don't Africa. We say we big it pass me. Now him I bring everything when I get it, yeah.
Happy you want to be saved.
I know what to be
Happy you want to wahala.
I know what to
Happy you want to develop our body.
I know what to develop for body.
I know what to develop our body.
I know what to develop for body.
As to see me so, me I know what to trouble. Whether not physical one, having a spiritual one. What it concern my property with devil Jesus. Everything when I get I'm a bring. I know what to trouble. I know what to now my own I day with God, now my own I day with God, God I beg you look my face, God I beg you look my face,
Let's get the show started. We did say at the beginning that the fashion industry was an industry, or it is an industry, and it is business. What does the fashion industry entail? It has many parts to it, and we're going to begin by looking at the modeling aspect of it. When you make beautiful clothes, how do you get your clothes to those who are going to buy them? How do you show them the clothes that you have made to get them to come and buy? That's where modeling comes in. You need to show us what you have made so we can see how good you are, how the clothes hang on the people who are going to wear them. You've got to show us. So modeling in itself is a major part of the fashion industry. We're going to be talking modeling to start the program today, and it's my pleasure to welcome the one and only most beautiful girl in Nigeria, former Miss World, Agbani Dirego.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And who better to tell us about modeling, because she reached the peak
I
of
know
it.
that.
Good to have you with us this
Thank
morning.
you. Thank you.
Now, tell us, what does modeling entail?
Well, I think modeling is like any other profession. You know, you have to be professional. You have to be on time. It's a lot of work. It's not as glamorous as people think it is. Everyone sees
Well, the glamour is there anyway.
Yeah, it's there. You see the after pictures, but it takes a lot of work to get there. You're in hand makeup for hours. You're on your feet all day long. For example, the Native and Vogue fashion show that's going on right now, the girls get here about 10 a.m. We got home last night about 11 or so, 12 midnight. So it's a lot of work, but it's something we enjoy to do. We enjoy to, you know, be these characters, you know, for a moment. I put on the clothes and show it off. And so, yeah, I have enjoyed it. I'm now going towards the designing aspect of fashion, but modeling obviously was my first love in the industry. So I'm always going to be grateful for that.
Well, when you took part in the beauty pageant, you weren't a model yet, were you?
No, the beauty pageant was my first. It was my first foray.
So that launched you into
That
the world
launched
of.
me, yes, it did.
Right. How would you describe the industry in Nigeria today?
Well, the industry in Nigeria, from where I started to where it is today, obviously there's a huge difference. But I think it's like anything else. You start and you grow. I am very pleased with the progress we've accomplished so far. I know we still have a little way to go, but I'm definitely excited for where we are right now. And I know the fashion industry in Nigeria has, it's going to be the next big thing, in my opinion.
Oh, well, that surprises me because. I wonder, because I see a lot of commercials coming out of South Africa, and I'm wondering if the models in Nigeria get enough jobs.
That's why I said we still have a few ways to go, but I do believe we're going to get there. Definitely being a model in Nigeria, it's tough. A lot of people don't quite recognize what models do for your brand, what models do to communicate your designs to your consumers. Yes, you may have the most amazing designs, but if you don't have the right model to help you market it, then I'm sorry, you're not going to sell to anyone. And that's the power of modeling and advertising. So as soon as we Nigerians recognize that, then the modeling industry in Nigeria is going to grow even further than it's doing already.
I was just thinking that yesterday I had the opportunity of speaking with quite a few of the models, and I realized that a sizable number of them are saying that, I just came in from South Africa. And I'm thinking, how many of you are working in South Africa and coming back home just to do this one show?
Well, that's the other aspect of modeling. You travel a lot. You're always on the plane because wherever the job is, you go there, and that's why you find that most of these girls are in South Africa or New York, London. They go where the job is. They go where they get the best opportunities. They go where they get the best pay. So once we in Nigeria recognize modeling as a craft and as an art and give them recognition and the pay that they deserve, then I would assume the girls will be willing to stay in Nigeria. And
do we do that in Nigeria?
Not quite, no. We do give them some, but I don't think the modeling industry in Nigeria is as advanced as South Africa, for example, and that's why these girls go to South Africa, because they need the exposure and they need the money.
So
at the end of the day, it's a job. No, we're not.
So that is the problem.
It's exposure and pay. Because at the end of the day, if you're a designer, whatever craft that you do, you want to get the best exposure. You want to put yourself out there. You want a name for yourself. You want to be recognized for the work that you do. And most of these girls believe they have better opportunities to achieve that outside of Nigeria. So we need to work on that in Nigeria for the girls to be willing to stay in Nigeria.
Are they getting jobs out there?
I would assume so if they go there.
Did you get lots of jobs from out there?
Of course, after I did the Miss World thing, I was in London for a while, and then I moved to New York, and I've been in New York for the past 10 years or so.